What's up, guys? I am the best straight edge YouTuber in the world. And today's spoiler alert is for Deadpool 2. I saw it twice. Let me tell you what I think of the movie. I got some notes, so let's get into it. I'm going to say the opening scene is Deadpool talking about some situations. He's on a barrel and he flicks a cigarette and he just says he just wants to die or something. I think that's in the middle or opening of the movie. And then the scene, which is, funny, which he has this toy running around where, if you haven't seen, spoiler alert, Logan, he he dies on a tree and it's spinning around him, and I was like, oh man, that's so wrong. And Deadpool tells you the story of how everything began, where he's at while he's sitting on a barrel. And so we get into the movie. He takes out all these criminals because he's been known worldwide, saving the world. Yes, I got God of War, awesome game. Anyway, but let's get back to Deadpool 2. And he takes out all the criminals, and then we get to him and his girl, and she says, she gives him it's their anniversary, and she pretty much is open for business to make a baby, and she tells him to make a baby in me. And so, yeah, skip all that. And then they're sitting there watching a movie, and then he's making like toasters or strudels, something like that. And then he senses something happening, and bad guys come in, and he thought his girl got killed or hit by a bullet. And then all of a sudden this guy comes in, he throws the knife, and then bam, he misses, and bam, he shoots his girl. And then we find out she gets hit in the heart and she's dead. And then he's devastated, and he just goes out after the strudels are done. He goes after the guy that killed her and grabbed him, and then he basically got hit by a vehicle. But the other guy was dead, but not Deadpool. My other favorite part in the movie was Cable. As you know, he's Thanos in Infinity War. He is Josh Brolin, amazing actor. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, if you guys know, for the first one. But my favorite lines, I'm going to get to my notes, where he's like, I'm Batman, at Cable, which was funny in the prison scene. He says at one point, shut up, Thanos. The movie's got a lot of action. It's very funny. It's sad. To me, it's better than Deadpool 1. The opening scene, yeah, I already said he makes fun of Logan. My other favorite scene is whenever he's trying to get this kid. He's becoming friends with this kid. Deadpool goes against Cable, and Cable shoots all these bullets, and Deadpool gets his sword out and just like, he's like, you didn't get me, and then the bullets go through Deadpool, which is hilarious. And then another funny part of the movie is he gets a team, and then the team ends up, they get out of their parachutes while they're out of the plane, and they end up all dying, except for Domino, which she's a cool chick. She's like Lady Luck, so anything she does or freaking touches, she gets lucky. Like when she landed, she just landed in a safe area, like on an inflatable panda. And then when she drives, the thing drove by itself, like the armored vehicle. That was freaking crazy. But she's a cool, I think she's in the comics too. She's a cool character. I like her. Yeah, the movie's really good. Let me get to my other notes. Sorry for all the dogs. And then I also want to talk about at the end of the movie. Oh yeah, there's another funny part in the beginning of the movie where Deadpool gets blown by up by this boy, and he has powers. and then he flies up in a building, and then he dusts off all the fire, and then all of a sudden he sees a kid eating cereal, and he signs the box, and it says part of being the X-Force, being part of the X-Men, and then it ends up being Wolverine on the box. That's freaking hilarious. And he tries to join also after his girl dies. He tries to join the X-Men, which he's a trainee, but it's technically he calls it the X-Force, which is so funny. There's a song that goes X-Force. That's a cool song. And then there's a funny song going, holy crap, balls, holy. I'm not gonna say the bad word, but it's funny. And we find out Deadpool is a tiny dude. Like, he is so short, like a midget. Like, I'm not gonna talk about what in that scene happens. It's just hilarious. Another funny part in the movie was after the credits, Wolverine shows up. Deadpool kills the other fake Deadpool like in the head like a couple of times. This is like after the credits. And then there's another one where Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds is sitting there reading the script, and then Deadpool just puts the bullet through his skull, his head, and he sits down. And no more Green Lantern because he was like reading the script. The actor Ryan Reynolds. I love that part. It's so freaking hilarious. And Domino, she's just got that lady luck, man. She's probably one of my favorite characters too in this movie. The Invisible dude, he was funny because he was just sitting there in a parachute. We didn't know. And then when you see it, freaking Brad Pitt, and he gets electrocuted. That's so great. This movie, I would give it 10 out of 10. This is a great cast, great movie. I would recommend go see it. But do not watch this video if you have not seen the movie yet. And also in the movie, there's a part in the scene where he gets a chainsaw in the beginning, and he sizes up like this dude, this Chinese dude. It's freaking hilarious. But that's all I gotta say about the movie. There's a lot. The story's about him, you know, after losing his girl. What's his purpose? He tries to join the X-Men, and then he ends up finding this boy, and he finds the purpose. And then Cable tries to, you know, rescue his family because his family gets killed in the future by this boy. And so Deadpool changes it and takes a shot from the boy, ends up killing him. But he goes see his girl, and his girl says, no, you need to go back to the boy. And so he does. He comes back to life, and then Cable reverses time. And then he takes the pendant that he was given as an anniversary gift for their first date. That bullet ends up hitting that, and Deadpool's alive. And then at the end of the movie, the perverted guy that was hurting these kids, mutants, end up karma getting him. He got hit by a car, which is the Taxi Dude. The Taxi Dude is hilarious. He's a comedian, by the way. And the movie was good, guys. I loved it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up for the likes. Hit that subscribe button. And guys, go see Deadpool 2. It is so freaking good. Deadpool 2. So good. That's all I gotta say. Oh, I forgot to also mention Juggernaut. He's in the movie of Deadpool 2. They find him. He ended up being in the icebox, which the boy that has flames powers, he gets to be friends with Juggernaut. And Juggernaut at the end fights with the Steel guy, I forgot his name, and you know, with Cable and the X-Force. And the Steel guy fights him after Deadpool gets his butt and Cable gets his butt, and the rest of the team comes in to rescue Deadpool because Juggernaut beats the crap out of him. He's like, hey, the one part in the movie, oh, I'm like your biggest fan, you all. And then he's like, I'm gonna tear you in half, and that's what he does. He tears him in half in the movie, which is funny. And also, I wanted to say, I can't say what happens to him. All I know is he well, I can't explain because it's kind of a mature way, inappropriate way that how Juggernaut gets knocked out of the fight. But I can say that he gets electrocuted in a pool. That's all. That's all I can say. We don't know if he's alive. We don't know if he's dead. But we know that Cable, his family comes back to life after he reverses time, because you see the bear not being all ashes, because that's his family. They were all ashes when he came to this time, a period. And then when he reversed, his family was alive. But he said he wanted to help Deadpool and help this world out, help save the world. And so the movie's really good. But anyway, I wanted to say, I forgot about that, but I just wanted to mention that also. And also I wanted to say late birthday shout out to CJ from the Beauty Core band, GFMBand. I hope it rocks, CJ. And guys, if you haven't played God of War, go play it. That's all I gotta say.